This is just a quick video to show how to use this new node that came out, AnyNode. If you've not heard of it yet, it's a node that calls an LLM to create basically any solution that you want based on the prompt that you've entered. Um, the possibilities are here endless. The creators provided a bunch of examples. It can make just about anything except for a sandwich. Any kind of filters, anything that you could think of, basically anything that you could think of, this can do. So if we want to set this up, usually the standard way to do this is to go through OpenAI and create an OpenAI API key. And if you want to do that, that's fine, go ahead. If you want something that is free and untethered, that's what we're going for here. So we're going to be using LMStudio. So we're going to need to download LMStudio for whichever platform you're going to be using. And we're going to be using CodeQwen as our model. We don't really need this card. The best thing about LMStudio is it's super easy. So you're going to need to go ahead and download those and install it. Once it's installed, we can go ahead and start LMStudio. And like I said, this is really easy. We're just going to type in Qwen, hit return in the first search bar here. So just Qwen, that's fine, it's good enough. It's going to find what we're looking for. We're looking for CodeQwen. And you can download any model you want. I picked the largest because I have room for it, but go with whatever suits you. I think these are all going to suit our purposes. That's actually going to take a while. So when that is going on, you want to go have a coffee, do whatever you like. When that's done, we're going to go to the top here, select the model. We only have the one. So we're going to wait for that to load up. We're going to hit the chat box over here, and we're going to test this out and make sure that it can do something. So create, spell, create a function that adds two input numbers. Great. There's our Python function. So we know this is working. Our LLM's working. It's talking to us. Excellent. The next thing we're going to need to do is go down here to the local server. And this is basically going to emulate the API of OpenAI. So I'm just going to leave everything as default. You can change the server port if you want. Again, I'm just going to hit go. So server's running. That's excellent. And let's go ahead and go over to Comfy UI. So this is the standard. So this is actually I'm gonna hit Q prompt here. I want to increase the brightness of this image by a factor of whatever I have in the second input, which is 2.5. So I just want to brighten this image by 2.5. Something I'm sure I could do with another node, but this is just a simple example. So off it goes. This is going to API land. This is going to OpenAI and using GPT-4 to solve the riddle and give me a function that brightens my image. Thank you very much. Perfect. That was easy. Okay, so but this costs me money, so I don't want to do this. I would much rather do something that doesn't cost me money, especially if I'm testing. So we're going to use the AnyNode local LLM. All we really need in here is to make sure that this is correct. I don't believe that these are, if we're using LMStudio, I don't believe it's looking at these. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the way that I see it. We just need to get our server correct. So it's localhost 1234. It's telling us that here, and you can actually click on this, and it'll give you more information about the whole server. I mean, LMStudio is super easy to just really make this super easy to use. Anyways, so here we are. I'm going to fire off another, and it should do just about the same thing, and it did. And we can see, okay, well, it didn't. I've already done this, so let's take the input and divide. Oh, so I already have this in my registry, so it didn't actually try to write a function. So I'm not changing my prompt so that if I can spell, so that not how you spell divide, and to add by 2 by 22.5. That's just what it's doing is taking the tensor and adding this to it. Regardless of that, now we're going to fire it up, and it's going to start writing a function for us. And that's our console output there. There it goes, running our function. As you can see, it did work on the last one. It did write the image. I'm not sure what adding. Yeah, okay, so it just turned everything white. Anyways, you get the idea. This is working. We've got a local LLM. I don't have to pay for testing. Every time I hit go, it's not going to try to uh, charge my OpenAI credits. So this is wonderful. Thanks a lot. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace.